about elapsed time, and it's the amount of time that's passed between two given times. All right. About that before. Okay. Now, on a regular clock, this is what we call a school clock, just for helping us learn. But on a regular clock, we have this thing called a second hand. Okay. And 60 seconds gives us a minute. 60 seconds gives us a minute. And of course, 60 minutes gives us an hour. 60 minutes gives us an hour. Okay. Now, some of you are saying, Mr. Jones, what is elapsed time? Have you used it before? You use elapsed time all the time. But what we're doing is giving a special math vocabulary name to it. And so I haven't put the names of this. I got some examples in just a few minutes we're going to do. But right now, I have a start time of 6 p.m. and an end time of 7 p.m. Okay? Can somebody guess? Put in the chat for me real quick. Can somebody guess for me real quick? How much time is going to pass? Okay? And thank you. Another word for elapse is pass or pass by. How much time has passed by? How much time has passed by between 6 and 7 p.m.? Okay? And between 6 and 7 p.m., guess what? This is showtime. And guess what, folks? That is elapsed time. That is the time that passes by. And if you already guessed it, guess what? From 6 p.m., pay attention to the p.m. and the a.m. 6 p.m., okay? That's going to simply give us 1 hour. That's all elapsed time is, okay? I want to show you some ways it's going to help us because we get just a tad bit challenging. But if you pay attention, understand this basic concept here, you're going to have it because you will achieve. Positive mental attitude tonight, folks. All right, here's another one right here. This time, we're going to switch up a little bit. Here, I'm going from p.m. to a.m. From p.m. to a.m. What I need you to understand is this. Something happens. Something happens from 11:59 to 12 o'clock. 11:59 to 12 o'clock. Something happens, okay? That is when time changes from a.m. to p.m. or p.m. to a.m. at 11:59 to 12 o'clock, okay? And we want to be talking a lot about that today so we will not get confused with our time. And of course, if you have p.m. and you're going to a.m., that is what's happening right here. So check this out right here. I'm good right here because I have 10:15, 11:15, 12:15, okay? Now, once again, going from 11 to 12, this was p.m. right here. Now, when it changes over to 12, it goes to a.m. Okay? So once again, when I go from 11:15 to 12:15, I did switch hours. I did switch times, excuse me. So it went from p.m. to a.m. Now, what comes after 12? 1:15, 2:15, 3:15, 4:15, 5:15, 6:15. And I'm going to stop here, and all this is still a.m. I did not switch back over. The only time you switch over is when you go from 11:59 to 12 o'clock. And all of these are still a.m. So help me count this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right here, this will be 8 hours. All right. I'm going to do that same problem, but I'm going to prove it with my clock right here. All right. I want to go use my clock here, and I want to go, that's 10, and that's now 10:15. All right, and I want to go to 6:15. So right here I got 10:15, and let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Because right now, what time is it now? 6:15. That is our end time. Once again, we have a start time and we have a end time. So at 6:15, I stopped at the number 8. Now, one thing that I like to associate elapsed time with is when I fly on an airplane. Why? Because if you look on the itinerary or look on those boards, it says you have departure time, okay, and you have arrival time. Depart, arrive, departure, and arrive. So excited about that too. So right now, I'm going to talk about an airplane ride. And on my airplane ride, it's my start time is going to be 8:14 a.m. And my end time is going to be 12:02 p.m. So go ahead and write this down for me. If you're taking notes, please write this down for me. 8:14 a.m. to 12:02 p.m. This is a flight time. And what are we looking for? We're looking for the elapsed time. Now, this is how Mr. Jones does his elapsed time. I like keeping mine in what I call a graphic organizer, which I call a chart. So simply put, if this is my start time, I'm going to put 8:14 a.m. and I'm going to put a line under it. Okay? And this is based upon the clock. This is all based upon the clock right now. What comes after 8? 9:14 a.m. What comes after 9? 10:14 a.m. What comes after 10? 11:14 a.m. What comes after 11? 12:14. Wait a second. Mr. Jones, you said something before that between 11:59 and 12 o'clock. That's when AM goes to PM. So guess what? We went from 11 to 12 right here. We went from 11 to 12 right here. So instead of AM, this is going to be PM. But I got a slight problem because my end time is 12:02. I have gone over my time. So I'm going to cross this out. And I'm going to count what's in between. 1, 2, 3. So right now I have 3 hours. I'm not done, folks. I'm not done. So now I'm going to come over to this side over here. And I'm going to put the rest. What time is it now? On my clock, it's 11:14. Okay? And my goal is to get to 12:02. So after I get my hours, I'm going to count the minutes on my clock. I'm going to count the minutes on my clock. So what comes after 14? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I do it again. I forgot to put my numbers. Come after 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Okay? Not finished yet. We got to get to the top of the hour. I'm trying to get to the top of the hour because it's just 11:14 right now. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Okay? Why do I have this right here? Because right now I stopped at 60. Because technically right now is not really 60. Okay? It's really going to be 12 o'clock when I go right here. And right now, if you want to put it, this is 11:19, 11:24, 11:29, 11:34, 11:39, 11:44. Do y'all see the pattern? It's a pattern here. 11:49, 11:54, 11:59. Then it's now what? 12 o'clock. But am I done? No. No. Because now I got to go to 12:02. And so now I just put two more tally marks. 1, 2. And it's now 12:02 p.m. Because once again, this is why I have to do this right here. Because it's 11:59 right here. A.M. And once again, from 11:59 to 12 o'clock, it switches over from a.m. to p.m. Now, how do you count all of this up right here? I told you already, we already got our hours, it's 3 hours. I like putting tally marks in groups of 5s because now all I got to do is count by 5s, just like the clock. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So, what was my elapsed time on my plane ride? 3 hours. 48 minutes. That's it, folks. Some are going to be longer than others because guess what? Some time periods are longer than others. That's entirely up to you. But in this case right here, this represents a airplane ride. Okay? Some airplane rides are longer, but that is an elapsed time. That's when the wheels go up. Okay? Takeoff or landing. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to pause here real quick. Are there any questions or concerns? You can either call in or you can put it in the chat if you have any questions. But what we're talking about here today, this is called elapsed time. Questions or concerns? All right. Well, you think you can use elapsed time? When is another situation where you can use elapsed time? Okay. One easy way is in actual math class. Huh? Yeah. I said it, math class. Okay? You have a starting time and you have a what? Ending time when it comes to math. So this is, here we are. And what's going to happen here is this time we got 9 o'clock a.m. and it ends at 10:15 a.m. Write that down for me, please. In math class, some of your classes may be longer, some of your classes may be shorter. But guess what? It's still any what? Elapsed time. So check this out right here. if I go from 9 to 10:15, I'm going to do the same thing again here. Right now, I'm going to start here. I'm going to go 9 a.m. And I'm going to put a line under it right there. And notice again, I'm still with AM and AM. So guess what? I'm good. I'm really good right now. So what's going to happen here? What comes after 9 a.m.? 10 a.m. All right. What comes after 10 a.m.? 11 o'clock a.m. Uh-oh. 11 has gone over. We don't want to go over. So I'm going to cross this 11 o'clock out. So how many hours I got? I got 1 hour. Woo. 1 hour. 1 hour. I'm going to make my other column. What time is it now? It's now 10 a.m. Okay? And I need to go forward 15. 5, 10. I'm sorry, I went too fast. All right, so that's 10, 10:01, 10:02, 10:03, 10:04, 10:05. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That means it's 10:10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's now 10:15. That's where I'm going to stop at. Okay? Counting by 5. Same thing using with our clock. 5, 10, 15. What does that give us? 1 hour. 15 minutes. Questions or concerns? Questions or concerns? Once again, when we talk about elapsed time is the amount of time that has passed between two given times. And that means a starting point and a ending point. A starting point and a ending point. Questions that Another thing that I had fun doing, I went on a cruise. I went on a Eastern Caribbean cruise a couple of years ago. Okay? And check that out. That is another elapsed time from when the ship leaves the dock and goes and docks at the next port. Okay? There is time there because that's a starting point and there's a stopping point. So right here, this is a cruise. And I went on a RC cruise, Royal Caribbean cruise. And we left about 4:42 p.m. And we docked about 6:10 a.m. at our port. And on the funny thing, they call it the port of call, the port of call. Like, what? So this is my start time. And this is my end time. Go and write this down and follow along with me, please. Write this down and follow along with me. This is my RC cruise, Royal Caribbean cruise I took. And we left about 4:42 p.m. and ended about 6:10 a.m. at our next port. So I want to know how much time elapsed from 7:42 to 6:10. All right, here we go. Once again, I want to put 7:42, and that's my p.m. And I put a line under it. Hope I got enough space. We'll see what's going to happen with this one right here. We'll come after 7. 8:42. 9:42. Still p.m. 10:42 p.m. 42 p.m. Guess what, folks? I'm going from 11 to 12. I'm going from 11 to 12. When we go from 11 to 12, that is when things switch over. From p.m. to a.m. in this case right here. So now I have 12:42 a.m. Okay? Ran out of space. We'll be all right, though. I'll come over here then. And 12:42, 1:42 a.m. Everything after the a.m. stays a.m. 2:42 a.m. 3:42 a.m. 4:42 a.m. All I'm doing, I'm moving with my clock right now. That's all I'm doing. I'm using my clock. We'll come after 42. 5:42 a.m. I'm still good. I'm still good. And now I'm going to do 6:42 a.m. 6:42 is gone over. The end time that we want should be what? 6:10. So since I went over, I'm going to cross this out. What do I have in between? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wow. 10 hours. I'm not done, though, because I have to get to 6:10. So what is the last time we were left off with? Put it over here, and I do 5:42. I need to go from 5:42 to 6:10. When my tally marks will come after 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Now it's 5:47. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. 5:52. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. 5:57. My goal is to get to the top of the hour. My goal is to get to 6 o'clock. 57, 58, 59, 60. So now at that 60, it's going to be 6 o'clock. And all of this is still what? AM. All right. Now, am I done? No, because I still have to go from 6 to 6:10. So I go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now it's 6:05. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now it's 6:10. Okay? Now, I've already said that it's going to be 10 hours. By counting by fives and this extra 3 right here, that's going to give me my actual minutes. Let's see what's happening here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. That gives me 28 minutes. You put all of that together. My total cruise time was 10 hours and 28 minutes. Elapsed time, folks. Comments or questions? Comments or questions? Elapsed time is the amount of time that has passed between 2 given times. So there always will be a starting point and a ending point. There will be a starting point and a ending point. Okay? Any questions or concerns? Because right now, what I did here, I had a starting point and I had an ending point, and my goal was to find the elapsed time. That's only one piece of our 4th grade SOL here in Virginia. Start time, end time, and here's our ET, or our elapsed time. So before I move on, I'm going to pause, drag my feet a little bit, see if you have any questions.